dark in here. I've made it as light as I can. Hey guys. Nobody's here yet. I'm trying to make it as light as I can in here because just waiting on a couple of you guys to log on. So today what we're gonna do, I'll call you right there. So today what we're gonna do is we're going to put a name on this. Go ahead and say hi in the comments so I know you're here. We're gonna put a name on this tumbler. What do we call this? This bottle. We'll use permanent vinyl. Okay. So things you're gonna need. I went to Dollar Tree and I got this contact paper. So this is what we'll use to put the you don't see the this is what we'll do to put the words on the bottle. You'll need whatever you're using. I'm using this mat. And see, some people say they don't see live, so I'm about to. I'm sorry. All right. So I'm using this mat. As you see how trifling it looks, and I am gonna clean it eventually, but not tonight. Okay. Hey. But it has stayed sticky through all of this, and it was 50% off because it was the Paper Studio mat. All right. So I need y'all help. So these cups that I'm making one for me and one for my sister, and I haven't decided what color I want to do. Oh, another thing is I'm using the app Photon. Okay. So I'm gonna show you. So this is my iPhone. We're gonna go to the app store. And we're going to put in Photon. I hope I'm saying that right. I have to delete apps because I don't have that much space on my phone. And so this is the app. I'm going to go ahead and download it. And I'm going to show you how I do the shadow look. Okay. But I want you guys to help me pick a color. So I have this, the yellow. I think the yellow and the pink will probably be popping together. What y'all think? Of course, we can't do pink on pink, but I could do a black and then put this pink on top. Because even if I did the yellow, I would have to do a base color, and then I could do the yellow. I could just do yellow. I could shadow one and not shadow the other. Okay, what y'all think? I have this blue. This blue is really pretty too. What you think? And then I have gold, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use gold. What y'all think? Probably won't use gold, so we can get rid of the gold. I just throw it out the way. And don't forget to get your scissors. And here's the black. Okay, so this is what we call permanent vinyl. So the benefits of permanent vinyl is you do not have to seal it. So if you're really nervous about using those toxins and stuff like that with the spray that you have to use to seal stuff, when you do permanent vinyl, you don't have to seal it. So that's the good thing about it. Also with permanent vinyl, you don't have to you don't reverse it. Okay, not necessarily a good thing, but when you cut it out, you're not gonna reverse your design in Design Space. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you because I do, as I always say, everything from my phone. So I downloaded the Photon app, and as you see, this is what it looks like. All right, so what we want to do is we want to click here. All right, can you see? It's a little blurry. All right, and now we're gonna pick plain image. All right, Plain image. That one. And up here, and we're going to click use. So if you haven't downloaded Photon, however you say that, PHONTO, that's what you need to do now. And this is how we're going to put a shadow. And I do have a video on this, but I'm still going to walk you through it on this video also. But this is how we're going to put a shadow on our bottle, okay? Who's a crafting mom? Okay, she's supposed to be in the bed, okay? Yes, that's why I can't go live. Okay? I have interruptions. And so I think I'm going to do blue and pink, maybe a blue base with pink on top of it. What color combination you think I should do? I really want to see what this yellow and pink. I think I might just make mine yellow and pink. I think that'd be cute. What y'all think? I love pink. I'm gonna type in here. One day I'm gonna log in here and it's gonna be packed. Till then. So if you think yellow and pink, I should just do yellow and pink. It's a pink bottle, just do yellow. Or if you think, I know I'm gonna do black and then maybe put pink on top of the black for my sisters, because that's what I'm about to do tonight. I'm about to do those 2 cups, okay? So if we're gonna do a shadow, the thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna type in here. So all we're gonna do is just type the name that we want, all right? So it says add text, all right? So there's blank, and I'm gonna type in my name. So what are y'all working on tonight? You could just type in, let me know what you're working on. All right, so that's my name. And so now what I want to do is I want to do a shadow with it, right? So I'm going to click done. All right, and it's going to take me to this screen. All right. Style. See, Melissa is white right now, so that's why you can't see it. But text, let's just make it black so you can see it. So there's Melissa. All right, so the stroke, you're going to click stroke. And it doesn't really matter what color you make it on here because you're going to cut it out in your Cricut. But you see how now it has an outline? And it's up to you how big you want it to be, okay? Yes. It's no more ice cream. Good night. All right, so here, you're going to play around with it. You see? Depending on how big you want it, you're going to move this bottom tool. And if you have any questions, just let me know. You can move this bottom tool. So I want pretty big shadow. So I'm going to leave it big like this. You see it? That's pretty big. I think this is what we're going to go with. Does anybody have any questions? This is how we're going to, this is the shadow we're going to use, okay? So all you got to do now is just save it. So I'm done. We're going to press this little arrow down here. And we're just going to save. So I just saved it to my camera roll. And let me go to my camera roll. Hold on. Voila. There it is. And this is what you're going to upload to Design Space. And it's going to give you the shadow look, okay? All right. I'm going to mute y'all for a second. So here's the shadow. This is what the shadow looks like. All right. So let's go ahead and upload this into Design Space. If you haven't downloaded the app already, go ahead and download the app. And so here's the Design Space app. I'm just going to upload as normal, right? Select from photo library. Melissa. Okay. So you know when we get here, right? So it's all black right here, but we already know what we do because we've been doing this for a while now. We're going to press remove, and hopefully it doesn't fail me now. Bam. Melissa. Hey. So from here, what you're going to do is you're going to, I always take out the name. So where it says M, so you have to, again, make sure you have removed, highlighted, and then you're gonna zoom in, and you just need to hit the M. See how it's gone? That's how you want it to look. And then you're gonna go to the E. You're gonna do the same thing. Always zoom in so that I don't touch the outside. You see the E is gone. And you're just gonna repeat that, and I'm gonna go ahead and do it so you don't have to wait on me to do it. And like, let's say you make a mistake and you do touch the red part and it goes away, just press undo. You see the undo button? Just press undo and go back. So now we're taking out the S, and the A. Okay. So it should look like this. This is what you want it to look like. And then you're going to go to next. This is what you want to look like. And then you go to next. And you're going to save it as a cut version. You see here? You see cut and you see, let's say print. We want the cut version. So I'm going to make sure it's highlighted. Then I'm going to save it under my name, Melissa. Save. All right, now we're going to insert it and put it on our canvas. There it is. All right. So when you get here, you're just going to go to actions. Before I go on, did everybody get that? Do you have any questions about that? That's pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Okay. Now we're going to go to actions. I think, you got to highlight it. And so when you highlight it and go to actions, do you see that option to contour? Don't press it yet because I missed the step. You're going to duplicate it first. You need 2 of them. So duplicate. All right. Now that you've duplicated them, you're going to go to the contour button. So highlight whichever one you want to contour. All right. Any questions? All right, now let's click contour. So contour is an option you get when you're trying to turn it into SVG. So like if you get a picture of line, but you want it to be different colors, use the contour button to be able to turn it into layers. So I need a Melissa, and then I need the shadow by itself, right? So we're going to click the contour button. So I'm going to make this first one. I want the first one. I mean, you can see because it's white. See, it's going to look like this. I want the first one to just be a shadow. So all I'm going to do is I click the contour button, and now I'm going to touch the M-E-L-I, my name. I'm going to touch all the letters, and I want the outside to stay. Uh-oh. So let's hit it. See how it goes away? Uh-oh. I need that back. Thank you. And A. Uh-oh. Take that A away. Nope. I need the back. Do it this way. All right. So you see it's back now. I need the inside to be gone, not the outside. All right. So I need that A to go away, and I need the inside to go away. So I might turn around and do it because it keeps going out. Okay. I might turn it around. All right. So you see, the only thing that's highlighted is the blur. Now let's go look. You see, it's all black now. And that's what we want. Now we need the Melissa, right? So let's click on the other one. And we're going to go to hide contour. And we're going to do the opposite. We're just going to click the outside. And now the outside is gone, and it just left the Melissa. Bam, we got it. And so I'm gonna change the colors. I'm gonna change to red, just so you can see. So now we have the Melissa and we have the outline. All right. And there you go, guys. We have the shadow. So now all you have to do now is cut it out. So we got to figure out how big we want this so that we can cut it out. And like I told y'all before, all I do is I take my mat and I lay this on here. And I go, I only want it on this part. So that goes down to 7. Nope, it doesn't. Go to 6. So I'm gonna do 5.5 as the height, 5.5. So that gives me room, so it won't be too big. Okay. Now as far as the width, I'm gonna just gonna put my hands like this. I want it about this big, and honestly, I just go here. I see that it's kind of almost 2 inches, so I'm gonna do 1.7. I'm gonna do 1.7 by 5 by 5. All right. So let's go in here and make sure if that's what I want. I'm gonna lay it on here. I think I'm gonna have to do 2. I think I'm gonna do 2. 2 by 5 by 5. So we're going here. Let's change the measurements. Just gonna highlight everything right. Go to edit, and we're gonna do. We want the height. Nope, it's gonna have to be width because it's gonna. See, that's why I get confused. It's gonna be width. So the width is gonna be 2. And then the height is gonna be 5 by 5. Let me see if that makes sense. Nope, that ain't it. It's the other way. 5 by 5. 5. 5 by 5. And then the height is 2. All right. And then when we cut it out, we're just gonna turn it sideways. It's gonna be sideways on the bottom. Yep. Okay, yep. It's gonna be sideways. So now we get to cut it out. So what kind of machine do you guys have? Do y'all have a Cricut, Air Explorer 1, 2, or do y'all have the Maker? I have the 2. And I didn't decide what I was gonna do with mine. I said I wasn't gonna do a shadow on mine, didn't I? So I'm not gonna do a shadow on mine. I just wanna put my name. I don't want a shadow. So I'm gonna do. What y'all think? Y'all think I should do black and then the yellow on top of it? If you're just not logging in, this is the yellow. And I think it's so cute, and it'll be cute on top of here. This is my permanent vinyl. But maybe I should do black. I should shadow it in black and then, but it's gonna take away from the color if I do that. Maybe I should do, I think I'm gonna do yellow in the shadow and then pink on top. That'll be cute. If not, we're gonna find out, because that's what I'm about to do. But yeah, so what kind of Cricut do you guys have? Or do y'all have your Cricut yet? Or y'all just trying to learn? What you got? What you got? What you got? This has been a super long day for me. I've been up, which I know everybody wakes up early, but I've been up since like 6 this morning, getting stuff done. All right, so because I'm doing this on my computer, I'm not gonna be able to turn it around, but so I have this laying flat. Remember, we don't turn it down when we're doing permanent vinyl. We're gonna have the color up. All right. Also, remember that you won't mirror your design because you want it to be whatever, you know. You don't want it to be mirrored because it's not a reverse, pretty much. And so I'm gonna let the yellow be the blur, and I'm gonna let the pink be the top. So it's gonna be yellow and pink. That should be cute, right? If you can't get it to stay, you can always tape it down. I think I'll be good. me show y'all. So now let's cut it out. So from here, you just press make it. And you can do this with an Android or the only thing you can't do on the Android is pictures. But you can do this with an Android or an iPhone. Are iPhones better? Yes, of course. But no, I'm joking with y'all. But you can do it with both, okay? So that's the Melissa. And I always make sure it's not touching the lines when I do that. And here is the shadow. Living in the shadow. I'm going to do the shadow first because I said I wanted the shadow to be yellow. And then you just press continue. It's going to find my machine. It is so slow. I know a lot of y'all probably had these problems with design. Says it's so slow. It takes, see, it's going to make me out a lot. But that was pretty fast. It's usually slower than that. But that was pretty fast. All right. And now it's about to cut. And you see, I have mine on Vinyl Plus because that's just what mine cuts on. So it's going to have a blinking sign. I click the blinking sign. And now it's going to cut. So I just want to remind y'all that this Friday, we're going to do our sip and craft. Our conversation will be about why do girls, or women, I should say, so-called pick the bad guy. And we have two guests that we'll have on Friday. We'll have a returning guest. His name is Jay. And then the other one is a returning guest too. He just hasn't been on my YouTube. He came live when I was just doing it in Facebook. And so he wanted, he asked to come back. And so we're going to have him. His name is Daryl. One name is Jay. One name is Daryl. And one is a self-proclaimed good guy. I'm not saying he is. He's self-proclaimed. And Jay, of course, he's self-proclaimed a bad guy. And so we're going to just listen and, see what they're talking about. I haven't picked what craft. I'm pretty sure. Well, I kind of want to do the Valentine's Day craft. But I don't know if I should wait till February to do the Valentine's Day craft. Or it's going to be the canvas. Okay, so now I'm cutting out my name, Melissa. And it ain't going to take long because... All right. And while that's cutting out, I'll go ahead and start weeding. Cut this out. All right. So, like I said, we don't reverse with this. And I don't use weeding tools. I know a lot of people do. I don't. And now it's going to make a fool out of me and say I should have. Okay. But nah. I'm just going to go ahead and voila. Okay. So, I go ahead and tell you I don't like this. It's too small. Well, we're going to go ahead and do it. And I'll just make my sisters bigger. I should put on my daughter cup. She wouldn't care. All right. Again, you see we didn't reverse it. We're going to go ahead and just weed it because this is permanent vinyl. And it just comes off. Then we're going to weed the A. Did I change it back to the 2? I think I changed it. Maybe I should have did 3. So this is the contact paper that I got from Dollar Tree. I hope I got the right one. It says sheer clear and transparent. All right. I'm going to cut this out. You can see my name is cut out. It's cute. All right. So now let's cut this. Let's see. I haven't used this in a while. They had ran out at my Dollar Tree. You can get this in the kitchen section usually. The Dollar Tree by my house now, they've gotten fancy, and they have these actually like in this own little spot. But normally it's in the kitchen, like where your dishes, where you dry your dishes and stuff, like those little dish racks, is normally over there in that section. And so, you can go get, instead of paying all that money, and like the Cricut clear transfer, it's too strong. It doesn't work for me. It only works. Sorry, guys. Oh, hurry. So now, see, this is what it looks like. And so we need the blur. So this is the shadow. And all you do is you just put it on top. You're going to rub it. All right. And if you have those tools, they're always great to use. Okay. All right. And it's that simple. Then you just take this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see in the camera. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I've been on here on mute all this time. You ain't saying nothing. I muted it to yell at my daughter because she didn't want to go to sleep. And I thought I had unmuted it. I'm sorry. I might as well just end this live. I've been on mute all this time. I'm going to have to delete this video. All right, so let's go ahead and do the next one. So her name is Charlotta. She's named after my dad. My dad's name is Charles. And so they thought she was going to be a boy. And so they named her Charlotta, but we don't say all that. We just say Charlotta. Some people don't even say it like that. But yeah, so we're going to go back to our Photon app. If you weren't here with us in the beginning, cancel. If you weren't here with us in the beginning, this is what the app looks like. Nope, that's Instagram. Oh, I know. All right. So this is what the app looks like. We're going to go ahead and erase my name and edit that out. Text. There we go. We're just going to take that out. And we're going to put her name in. Should I capitalize it, guys? And let's look through some fonts. We'll do a cursive font with her, okay? We did a basic font with me. I don't know why I didn't think you get a cursive. Look at that. That's too small. I don't like when it's that thin. What about that? Yeah, I think that's nice. Can you see it? I never updated my iPhone because I know they said that it took away a lot of the fonts if you updated it. So that's why I never updated mine. And I'll probably have to delete this video because I was sitting here on mute for God knows how long. I'm just going to pick a font. What this, guys? Do y'all like that? You can't see it. That's the drip font. I think this is cute. I think we're going to go with this one. Okay. And so now we're trying to make the shadow. So if you just came in, we're on the Photon app. We're trying to shadow this to using the design space. So we're going to go to done. And like I said, I have a video on this. So if you can't follow along now, because I know it's hard to see. All you gotta do is go to my video, how to shadow in design space. You go to style. And it brings it here. And you see it has that shadow on there. I don't necessarily like it. I don't think I like that. Let's go back to text. We'll just do a bold font because I don't like that. Nope, don't like that one either. What are you guys working on? Okay, we're just gonna do regular. I like that better. It doesn't matter the color, like I said before, because it's about what color you're gonna cut out in your vinyl. I can't believe I messed my cup up. Because I like these colors. I gotta go and I gotta redo it because I don't like. I'm gonna just recut it because it didn't come out straight. So I think I'm gonna put the name on here first before I lay down. I want my pink and my yellow back. I'm about to recut it though. All right, so here we go. I have my mat. I have my vinyl. Of course, as I said before, we do not, we always cut on the color side. When we're doing permanent vinyl, remember, if we're doing permanent vinyl, we're going to cut it face up. This is too long for my mat, so I'm going to have to cut it. I hate to. I'm going to have to. That's so cute. That pink and that yellow just pops. But I like loud colors, so they might have a little to do with it. All right. So we're going to do hers black and pink, so she don't have to be like me. And this is the 651, the permanent vinyl. We're going to cut it on the vinyl setting. I have an Air Explorer 2. Remember, we do not mirror when we are doing permanent vinyl. All right. Before we can do that, first we must save it to our phone. So I said I like that. I just did a basic font. I didn't do cursive because I don't want to have y'all just on here holding while I look through all these fonts. So I don't know what to say and keep going mute. But I'm gonna edit out the part where I was mute. So I'm gonna let it go live. And then I'm going to download it. And then I'm going to edit out the part where I was mute. So if you want to refer back to this video later, you can. But here you go. Well, that's my name. But we're looking for her name. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload it to Design Space. So you know how to upload. You just go to your photos, upload. You see it's black. What's the first thing we go to? We're going to go to remove. And then we're going to touch the white to get rid of that. And so the name, we're going to go through each letter and we're going to take out the name, just the black part. See how I was doing that? And if you do touch the red part, which I think I just did, that's perfectly fine because you have the undo button right there. You have the undo button. And you can just click that if you touch it. All right, so as y'all see, I'm taking all the letters out. I just didn't want to. All right. And so this is what we want it to look like at the end. Okay. And we're going to go to next. Next. Then we're going to put her name in to save it. All right. And then we're going to insert it into our canvas. See that? And I think we did that one. I don't even remember. I think we did 2. Nope. We're going to do 5 by 5. 5 by 5. That's about the right length. And then we're going to do 2.5. Oh, vice versa. 5.5, 2.5. All right, so it should look like this. Okay, guys. And then just like we did the rest, I'm just gonna speed past this. And while we are waiting on me to do this, sorry, I want to oh, thank you, Mike. Even though I know. Yeah, so while we're on this, I just want to remind you again, Friday we'll be having our sip and craft. The topic for this week is what? The topic is why do good girls choose bad guys? Why do good girls choose bad guys, knowing that bad guys tell man lies? Y'all remember that song? But yeah, that's what we'll be discussing. Why do women choose bad men? And we have two special guests on there. Both of them are male. But yeah, we have two guests on there. And I want to hear from you ladies, including you, Mike. You know, you're a nice young lady. I want to hear from you and your opinion. No, I'm joking, Mike. But we want to hear you guys' opinion on why you feel like, women, or do you feel like women go for the bad guy, Okay. He must ain't hear me. I must be back on mute. Oh, man. I can't get this. All right. So as I showed you before, all you do is you go in. So let me show you. So you see how that E is highlighted still? Well, we're trying to get it unhighlighted. So we're just going to click the E. And you see how it's gone away? That's what we want. All right. So you see it's blacked out. That's our shadow. That's exactly what we want. Now here, we just want the name reported. Ah. Yeah, we just want the name. So here, we're just going to click the outside of this. So it'll go away. And there you have it. We have the letters. So we're going to change these letters to another color so that they'll cut out separate. And I know you guys know how to do that. And if you don't know, you can always put a question in the comments. And there you go. So now we have it shadowed. Living in the shadows. Y'all see that? Speaking of singing, why cut this out? What did y'all think about the Ashanti? And what's the other girl name? The Ashanti and whatever that girl name was. I just right. And Keisha Cole battle. They were saying the reason why Keisha Cole was so late is because she had technical difficulties. Okay. So if y'all believe that. Keisha Cole came to Monroe. So I'm from Monroe, Louisiana. And Keisha Cole came to Monroe and she had a real bad attitude. And she said that we was lucky to have her. And I don't know why we were lucky to have her. But that she ain't gotta dress up to come perform for us and all that stuff. So I really ain't liked her since she did that. Oh man. Okay, so this ain't gonna cut out right. I didn't look at it. Sorry. Let's see what it looks like. We're gonna read it. And so she has like a bad attitude. She ended your date to go with it. Well, if she was dating you, I understand why she got a bad attitude. Because if she had to put up with Mike, I'd have an attitude too. I'm pretty sure she was probably bored at home dealing with him, and then she had to come perform. So now I'm gonna give her an excuse. I didn't know that. I'm glad you clarified that. All right. So I'm about to be ratchet for a moment. And I'm going to use this because this is for my sister and she ain't paying. So I bought the cup. I just want to see what it looks like without recutting because I know y'all ready to go, right? And y'all ready to see this? We're just going to cut some more because this is just Dollar Tree transfer paper. So we can ball out. If you missed the earlier one, I said that you can get this out of the kitchen section in the Dollar Tree. It's only $1 because when you use that Cricut Dollar Tree, it's too strong. That Cricut contact paper is too strong. So this would be a great one. I'm gonna delete this whole thing. This live just did not go as planned. I'll be fine. I'm probably gonna go live again tomorrow. That's why people were clicking on and clicking off. I was on mute. I gotta get my life together, y'all. I'm trying to. But yeah, if you have one of those weeding tools, that would be helpful here. I don't have one. When you move and you just throw everything everywhere, you don't know where your stuff at. So I don't know where my weeding tools are. Muted was better. If you guys play games, Mike has a Twitch account. He's quite boring on there, but I like to encourage people to follow their dreams. So you should put in your Twitch account so people can go look you up, Mike. But I guess it's Mike. I don't know how to say your last name. Gaming. You should join us Friday, Mike. It's more interactive. All right. So we're going to apply this to our bottle, our water bottle. Don't let that happen to you. And I'm going to cut it so I have more access to it. Oh, you live stream on Friday? Okay. But yeah, seriously though, y'all should go check him out. He does live streaming of different video games. If that's something that you're interested in, he'd be a great guy to watch, I guess. All right. Oh, y'all can't see. Please wait up to me to get home. What's your favorite Keisha Cole song? That 651 just lay different. It's the truth, y'all. And then you just make sure it's on here good. You don't need a sealant because it's with your logo on there. Okay. Notes. All right, guys. Starting to think that other paper isn't permanent vinyl because it wouldn't lay down straight. But yeah, just laid. All right, now let's go to the name. What did we say we was gonna do it in? We said we was gonna do it in pink. So let's get the pink out again. And again, we're gonna remember we cut this face up. The color should be faced up. We don't mirror. Because I know this is just a common mistake that we make. We forget to mirror when we're doing HTV. But when we're doing permanent vinyl, we don't mirror. And we cut face up. All right, ready. But yeah. It didn't feed. Let's do that again. There we go. So I am cutting it on Vinyl Plus. I am cutting it face up. We do not mirror it. There we go. And it's cutting out. But if y'all watched that Keyshia Cole and Ashanti battle, I was very disappointed because Love is my favorite song by Keyshia Cole, and she messed it up. They say she was high. Allegedly, she was high. I don't know how true that is. But and we're going to put this pink on top of it. That's going to be cute. And then we'll do mine. But we want to do mine on live because I know y'all ready to go. It's almost been an hour. I don't want it start to feel like you're watching one of Mike's videos. So I'll wrap this up. And I'm sorry I was on mute all that time. Thanks, Curls, for letting me know. Thanks, Mike, for letting me know the second time. Let's see. All right, I see her name. Oh, I spelled it right. I did. All right, so we're going to cut this out. Then we're going to weed it. And the weeding process is pretty simple. Not to take the mute off. Okay, Mike. Thank you. That was so funny. That was the laugh we were all looking for the night. But yeah, thank you, sir. It's been kind of touch and go. But all right, again, we'll take this, and all we do is we lay the transfer tape on top of it. And then you can get your scissors or whatever you have to straighten it out to make sure that it's attached. And if it does not stick, and you really want to make sure your transfer paper is straight, because if your transfer paper isn't straight, it's not going to lay straight. And look at me. So we're going to put this back right here so you can pick it up straight. And you want to make sure you rub it like with those scissors, or if you do have that Cricut, it's a Cricut tool you can use that will allow you to make sure it sticks to it. You want to make sure you undrop my scissors. What do I do with my scissors? There we go. All right. And this is just to make sure it's sticking. And if it isn't sticking, you can assist it by curving it a little bit. There we go. Let's see if it sticks. If not, you just get a new piece of vinyl. Transfer tape. All right, it's sticking. All right. So it all came out. And now you just want to lay it on here as straight as possible. Now, this is where you may want to cut it into pieces to make sure that it is laying as straight as possible. That's up to you. I like to cut it, even though I didn't do it this time for time purposes, but I prefer to cut it to make sure it's laying straight. And it looks like it's laying pretty straight. All right. And make sure it's laying down here good before you pull it up. All right. And that's it. That's it, folks. That's how you do a show. Thank you guys for staying with me. I know it was long and I appreciate it. Make sure the key here is, thank you, sir. The key is you want to use permanent vinyl. You need scissors. You need transfer paper, which you can get from Dollar Tree, of course, whatever you're going to use. A lot of people use alcohol before they actually put it on here to make sure that it sticks. I didn't use alcohol, but that is a choice of yours. If you want to get a tool so that you can make sure it's sticking to the transfer paper, Cricut sells one, or you can get like a credit card or something like that. And remember, we do not mirror permanent vinyl. We don't seal it, and we cut it face up. So, as always, don't forget, join Boss Beginnings. Also, meet us here Friday when we have our live, our craft and sip. And if you're in Boss Beginnings already, I would love an idea of what you would like to see me do. Either I'm going to do the canvas, or I'm going to do my special Halloween, not Halloween, Valentine's Day idea that I came up with. All right, until next time, guys, stay crafting. Thanks for being here. Won't leave.